Hello and welcome back to another episode of Anime for Us with me, Nayxerr Sensei. Hello. Jodha-chan, not Panda-chan.
I'm really hoping you say this thing for Panda.
I don't know what you want. I have something I'm thinking about. And that's, I know Panda will love it this week. And that's Panda Nin.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I was gonna say Panda Ebby.
Oh, that could also work. But I just know like Nin is like one of his favorite things now.
I'll just say Nayxerr and we can move on. This is our week. This is our week. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
we're ready.
So this week we watched Fairy Tail, and yeah, it's an anime. Panda and I have caught up with it like 100%. Okay, I haven't watched the absolute latest episode, but
Same.
Joe, you told about maybe
I-
starting it from the beginning again.
I think when it first released, like when the anime first released, I started it
Yeah.
and then I quit like a while.
Yeah.
And yeah, I only recently started it back. I'm like, I don't even know what episode I'm on. I'm like there, episode 30 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had to say though, I noticed like there's a lot, like the whole anime is completely different now than
It's insane.
Hmm.
it used to be, and it's like I'm so confused. But
My mind is like actually blown.
yeah,
Mhm.
Holy shit.
Like definitely when I first watched Fairy Tail, it was during a time where I just watched any anime,
yeah,
and like if I watched it, if I began Fairy Tail now, I probably wouldn't like it. To be honest, it's very hard to get into
Yo, when
at
we
the beginning.
before we chose this, I was like, yo, guys, remember, like, I'm pretty sure the beginning was boring. Because, like,
Mhm.
first time I watched it, I thought it was, like, not that good. Like, I only continued because Nayxerr, like, said, okay, listen, like, you have to do it. It's the best fucking anime. Like, so I was like, okay, I get it. I have to do it. But, yo, I was not actually disappointed, honestly.
yeah. As like when I watched it now, I got that weird feeling like I don't like it, but I'm still finding a lot of stuff funny and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
interesting.
Mhm.
And my mind got blown at one part.
Oh, yeah. I have two things that fucking blew my mind.
Oh, I also have two things.
Yes, I'm sure you fucking have.
One of the things I'm gonna say a little bit earlier
I'm
because it's nothing specific story-wise.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say both of them. I don't care if they're specific or not. Like you have to, like, it's actually mind blowing. I'm actually shocked. I
Well,
don't know how.
let's start with the opening so
Oh,
we can tell these things then.
Yeah, yeah.
What did you guys think about the opening?
I'll start. First of
Yeah.
all the fucking openings of Fairy Tail are pretty good. Okay, like right off the bat, like
Mhm.
all the openings they have, I like them. They have the same style, but this one was like one of my least favorites. I don't know. I can't really enjoy this. It's like it's so basic. It doesn't hype me up.
Yeah.
It's alright, like compared to the other opening. I think in general it was good, but I would compare it like to the other openings of them, and it's not that good at all. That's my opinion on that.
For me, it's one of the songs, like one of the few intros from this anime that actually I remember. Because I like sometimes when I feel like okay, I just want some music playing for like a few hours or something. I usually find a playlist with like all the Fairy Tail intros and listen to that. And I just that far away you go. That's so stuck in my head.
I do the same thing with Bleach and stuff. The
Yeah,
openings.
it's
But
just,
yeah,
it's just nice to listen to some of that sometimes.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
To me, this opening was an okay opening. It's the opening for you're going to be on an adventure, and
Yeah.
good.
Fair.
So now when we're gonna start talking about the story-wise things, I just want to comment on this one thing. Did anyone notice how thick Levi is?
Oh my god. That's...
I saw her. I was like, that's not Levi. That's not the Levi I know.
Yeah, that's actually super true when I think about it.
I had to like pause the video for like a second when it like when Makarova was talking and they slowly went past everyone. I was like, wait, is that Levi? It was holy shit.
Yeah, looking at like Elfman like that is disgusting. Like I can't look at him.
Oh god.
What happened to him?
I don't know too much. Too much in a better way.
Yeah. Went to the gym, started getting his life together.
Became a man and stuff.
Absolutely. You became an actual man.
Sure.
So yeah, the whole first episode, it's pretty much just get to know Natsu, Happy, and Lucy. Kind of episode, the normal episode.
Yeah.
Because Lucy is she wants to join Fairytale, and Natsu is looking for Salamander, aka Igneel, aka his father.
AKA
a dragon.
Fire dragon. I mean, they say it.
Yeah. I know. But yeah, I don't even know. Like Natsu is the salamander. Doesn't he even know his own nickname that Emerald has given?
Yeah, that was so confusing. Like the part, and I have to say, I hate Lucy at the beginning. Like I hate her. I hate her in general as a character, but at the beginning of this, like I can't stand her.
Yeah.
She's annoying.
She's very annoying at the beginning.
Yeah, it's like when she's talking with the salamander. It's like, oh, I want to join Fairytale, and he's like, oh, I can help you because I'm part of Fairytale. That's like, what the fuck is she doing?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It fits the plot, and she's like, "Oh, I'm stupid. Like I'm acting stupid." But I don't know. It was annoying as hell to me.
Yeah. I'm sitting there thinking, like, you know that he is doing some bad stuff. Do you still want to join the guild he is a part of?
Yeah. And I have to say, like, freaking zero character development for all the characters. All like the main characters.
Yeah.
Like nothing changed. It's crazy. Over the whole things. Like absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Same old stupid jokes that are funny as hell.
Yes. It's like in these 5 episodes they used the he departed joke twice.
Yeah.
It's like, why? But the one thing I noticed with the first episode, like, towards the end, you know, when they're like running, that's like in the later episodes they do the same run, like when the Fairytale 2014 ends, they do the same run, and that I was like, that's a nice reference, like to the first episode.
Spoilers! I never watched 2014.
Well, I never said what they are running from.
Oh, true.
Or a giant dragon.
Sure. You had to wait and see.
God. You thought you thought you outplayed us, but we outplayed you.
Yeah, get outplayed,
Mind
kid.
games.
Get outplayed.
Get good, man.
Absolutely wrecked.
GG.
So, what did you guys think about the whole fight thing between Bora and Natsu?
It's like a child fighting a man, pretty much.
Yeah.
100% completely different levels.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's-
it was. I love like how they like the one thing I noticed as well. They put so much effort in the animations of the fighting and the moves. Like at the beginning, I didn't remember like it was this flashy, and like you see Dragon him yelling and stuff
yeah.
like that. That's
Mhm.
crazy. Like really gets you into it. I guess I don't know. I
Yeah.
liked it.
And then also Aquarius appeared, which yeah, we get to see that she is like hates
Angry fish
Lucy.
lady.
A classic.
But yeah, I don't think really anything that stands out happened really. I can think
No.
of Lucy gets Plu.
Ooh, true.
Yeah, yeah. That little.
This-
What is the exact? They say he's a
Uh,
dog, but
I think he is the one character that is from um, the creator of Fairy Tail's old anime.
Oh
Like
really?
he wrote like another manga before, and Plu was a character from there. Because there's a crossover episode later on, like a special episode, and that's when both of them are like, "Oh, Plu," and it's the same Plu. So yeah,
okay.
it's weird. They also have like some pervy UFO alien kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's weird. But episode 2, they get back to the guild. Natsu, of course, invited Lucy to join the guild. So that's...
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
And as soon as they get back, the whole guild is in a fight.
Yeah.
Literally the whole guild. I loved when Lucy is talking to Mira Jane. And she's like getting like so excited. She's like, "Oh my god, it's Mira Jane!" And then Elfman just flies by and smacks Mira Jane like in the face. Fuck.
The good old days.
Yeah.
The easy jokes.
Love it.
That's like you notice here in the first 5 episodes, it's like 95% jokes here.
Yeah.
It's like later on when they get serious.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
get like to learn the jokes and
Yeah.
like I love the like when they put like the serious mode, like oh yeah, I'm about to fight and fight to kill and stuff like that. Like they separate everything. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool in my
Mhm.
opinion.
And that's what I've said, like, the reason why I like Fairy Tail so much is because the music is so perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they have such, like, good difference in music, like, for fighting, calm part and stuff like that. But they work together and can make, like, a
Mhm.
smooth transition kind of thing. So that also makes the fights, the calm part, the sad parts, happy parts, whatever, they make them more of what kind of part they are.
Yeah.
Bro, the moment I hear
Yes!
I get shivers. Like it doesn't matter what happens, I get shivers.
When I heard, like, as soon as Natsu like does its fire magic and it starts playing that music, I'm like, I just remember back to that one fight that gets me so hyped every single time.
Oh yeah.
Like you just get hyped. Like you can't.
Yeah.
If you tell me you don't get hyped, you're broken.
It's
Something is wrong with you.
such a good soundtrack.
Yeah. The reason why I want to listen to it like all the time. Can the music like be playing in my life? It also be like sad.
Just plays everywhere you go.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is that music? Oh no, it's that Nayxerr guy again.
Is there music coming from that guy?
Yeah, it's my farts.
Oh no.
And burps, don't forget.
Oh, true.
That's true.
So yeah, this yeah, I don't really know what's there's nothing really except the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Then Makaro comes in, is like, "Yo, shut up, kids.
The god,
Yeah.
the actual god.
We should not forget the kids part because he's always like, these are my kids." These are
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
children.
Oh, by the way, he dressed up so fucking terrible. I'm sorry.
Yes.
No, I can't look at him.
I remember that he dressed up like that, but that's so horrible. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Like, I don't know who thought about it, but it's terrible.
Luckily, he got a better sense in
Yeah.
dress. uh, but yeah, this is also like where we get to see Romeo, he's not really one of the main characters, but like side character, but he's always there, kind of thing. You will know him. You must know him.
Yeah.
And he is asking about his father, Makao. So now we have Makaro and Mako.
Yeah.
I didn't notice like their names are so close to each other.
Yeah.
It's just two letters moved and one changed, I guess.
Easy. You don't even have to think about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, not so Lucy and Happy decides to go and look for Mako, and we get to see the clock jokes here,
Yeah.
where Lucy's like,
Well-
I don't want to be out here in the snow. Gonna sit
That's
in
actually funny. I really love when the clock talks
yeah.
instead of her. It's so good.
like when he leaves, Lucy's like, wait, where are you going? And he's like, the time is up. Farewell. Oh god.
Classic clock.
Yeah, it's a nice clock.
It's a
It's-
beautiful clock.
It's
We
kind-
always had that. No lies.
I guess it makes sense. I'm thinking about later on. We don't see the clock so much.
Oh, you don't
No.
see anything.
Yeah, but like the thing is, then that's probably a good reason, because then people will forget about him, and it's like, oh, how is Lucy gonna do this or survive this?
Mhm.
And it's like, ta-da, the clock.
I don't know.
I mean, she did survive it once, or. So yeah, Lucy gets taken away by a Vulcan, which is like a monkey thing.
A
It's no
giant
fucking-
yeti.
Yeah, but Natsu said it was a monkey.
A monkey yeti panda leader.
Wait.
Yes, Panda. Panda Vulcan.
No. Oh. No.
Panda Nin Vulcan.
Heavy.
Okay. I hope you enjoy your report.
Wait.
Wow.
This is also the first time we get to see Taurus, who is
Yeah.
like all over Lucy.
Per
And the
people.
monkey wanted Lucy as well.
Yeah. So they start fighting. Later they started fighting like over Lucy. And then Natsu is like, ta-da, kick to the face on the cow. Because,
Oh yeah, that was actually funny. Like
Yeah.
one of the funnier jokes they had.
it's also like, I was thinking when earlier, before Natsu got like kicked out of the hole, and he like was he gonna go and kick the Vulcan, and then he just slips and just slides by
Oh yeah.
in the background. I was like, that would be a
Oh my
nice
God.
gif.
The derpiness is sometimes too much. Like it's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at the beginning you don't really get like serious combat.
No, you
Like-
don't.
You really don't. You just get like the fucking memes and the trolls. But it works. It honestly like that's why we said like at least in my opinion that it's not that like exciting and pulls you in, but it's
Mhm.
funny. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you know like what's to come, you'll get hooked in. I'm sure.
Yeah. Like when I was first watching it, I was interested enough to continue it.
Yeah.
So there was something there.
I'm trying to think of like the one part that would really like say like good fights kind of thing.
And
I don't even remember like what order the arcs comes in.
yeah,
Uh,
like I thought the first 5 episodes, like they barely get to know the guy, like the guild and everything.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
they're like already in. They're like it's crazy. I didn't remember it moves this fast.
Mhm. I think episode 10 is when they go to the island,
It's crazy,
Oh.
dude.
when that begins.
It's that early.
Yeah.
And then it ends like episode 19 or something. Or 20.
A good thing it's not that long because it's
Yeah. I didn't realize how short it was, too. And I think the next arc after that is when they introduce the Iron Dragon, I
yeah.
think.
Gajil,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. I think
And-
I think that's like the arc where it's like good
Yeah.
fights.
Oh yeah, like that's
That's
really-
where it hooks you in.
Yeah.
for sure. Like from there it gets crazy.
Hmm.
So, if you haven't watched Fairy Tail, survive a few episodes and then you get to the exciting part.
Yeah. Around episode 25.
Just don't give up. Trust us.
Believe in yourself.
So yeah, let's go back and not spoil too much.
Oh, yeah.
The Vulcan they beat now transformed back into Mako because apparently the Vulcans can have the ability to take over. The ability is literally called take over.
Yeah.
Beautiful name.
Yeah.
Really original.
So yeah, then Mako survives and he is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I let everyone down. I beat 19 of them, but the 20th took me." And it's like, oh, feels bad. You took down 19 of them and you're saying I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The only thing I can recommend is to get good, you know.
But the thing is, like, if you imagine like the current Natsu, for example, versus one of those, it's like child's play, literally.
Even here, he fucking
Yeah.
punched.
Mhm.
He still died.
But like, imagine the current one now. He would just like have to walk in and it's like, oh fuck, dead.
Yeah, he just looks at him, dies.
Yeah. Episode 3. I was about to say it starts a mini arc, but it's only 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So it starts a 2-episode arc. So not so unhappy. Here's a joke that's still going on. They enter Lucy's
Oh,
place.
wait.
Oh,
I forgot.
yeah.
I forgot something. Isn't it
Sure.
here they find Gray on the way back, or is it?
No, it's
No,
it's from this
Oh
one.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
So yeah, not so unhappy enters Lucy's place, and that's a joke that's better get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while they're doing that, they do some talking, and not so unhappy are like, "Oh, we found this job we want to do, and we need you."
Mhm. Let's form a team.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna say anything because that would be spoilers.
Mhm.
I was gonna comment on one thing there with the team part, but yeah.
I think I know what happens, but I'm not sure because I did read spoilers. But yeah,
Well,
let's talk about it after.
But so
We'll talk after.
yes, without the few people who watch this,
Yeah.
they have the celestial spirit talk, where since Lucy is a celestial wizard, like she uses the different keys, and it spawns or like summons the celestial spirits. So they talk a little bit about how that works, and she's like, "Oh well, I got that Plu guy, and I still haven't gotten a contract with him, so you can watch that." And it's literally them just sitting down, and she's like, "Can you on Monday? Can you on Tuesday? Can you on Wednesday?" That's yeah. And yeah, the new job is just to steal a book and destroy it.
Mhm.
Easy.
And I wanted Lucy because she's a blonde girl, which is apparently what the guy wanted that they're gonna steal from.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fan service begin from now on.
Yep.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I just noticed one thing though. Everyone says that he wants blonde maids,
Yeah.
but Virgo is not blonde.
Wait. I thought about it as well, but he had like none of them were blonde, so maybe he wanted
Oh, I
like
didn't even look at all of them.
Yeah.
like none of the maids he had were blonde. I thought about it as well, but like I thought maybe okay, I needed a blonde one.
He needs one to complete the collection.
Yeah. And
The
apparently...
Infinity Stones.
God dang it. I just also like this whole part where everyone is just pretty much calling Lucy ugly.
Oh, yeah.
And those arrows
And
just
the
come
arrows,
flying
yeah.
in.
So good.
It's like later on when they have the book, and Lucy's like, "Oh well, if you don't want it, can I have it?" And he's like, "No, everything that's mine is mine." And she's like, "Meanie," and he's like, "Well, you're ugly," and then the arrow just comes flying in.
GG.
It's like that thing. I had to like rewatch it just because I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Also, this episode is the one that has the nin part.
Yeah.
I did not remember it being this early, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
I thought
I
it
was
was like halfway through the anime or something.
Dude, like I can't get over it. It's so good.
Nin nin.
You gotta do ninja style. Auto jutsu.
Oh god.
How did they come up with this?
To be honest, thinking about it now, it doesn't surprise me if a lot of this is inspired from like Naruto.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Because in the 5th episode we see the shadow guy.
True.
And I'm like, that kind of reminds me of Shikamaru.
Yeah.
Not like the way he talks or anything like that, but like his shadows.
His look too.
Yeah.
You never know though.
Yeah, you never know, but it's like it's the feeling I get.
Yeah, I guess. You're right.
We also get to see the Vanish brothers.
Oh yeah.
I was...
Let me try to beat you without magic.
Yeah.
Nerds.
I was actually trying to think, like, do we ever see them again? I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys if you guys see them, but
you only see like non-wizard thingies once, pretty much. So yeah, I don't think you can see them.
But they felt like those kind of characters that could sometimes just like pop up again.
Yeah, it felt like it. I can agree.
Maybe they have, but I don't remember.
Oh, that's true. Maybe they have. I don't remember either. So I can't say anything.
It wouldn't surprise me either if they appeared as like a background character somewhere.
Yeah.
That's one of those random things.
They got absolutely smashed.
They did. And when they use their like, oh, if you look into heaven, we are on earth. And then it's like, oh, if you look on earth, we're in heaven. It's like, what the fuck?
God.
I mean, that looked flashy as hell, though, honestly.
Yeah, it did, but like...
Teleporting and like super fast and like, oh no, like, he's so fast, like, how can I dodge it? Like, nope, I don't even need to dodge it.
So that... No, nothing in there. I'm trying to think, like, did anything happen?
No.
We got to see Levi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate their haircut as well. It's terrible, I'm sorry. Like,
Wow.
I love the short hair for her. This one looks stupid.
Episode 4. I did not know my GIF was from here.
Yeah, dude, like, I was so surprised as well. Like, all of the gifs we use, like, from around the beginning. It's crazy.
Like, I have a GIF of when Lucy gets saved by Happy in the sewers. And he, like, flies over the water. And she's like, thank you, Happy, you're the best. And then his wings just disappear and he just falls into water. So yeah, here the villain. I didn't remember his name. I didn't feel like going back and just to get his name.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The mean dude explains that he forced the author to write the book.
Hmm.
Like he even put the author in like a jail just to write
Yeah.
the book. Uh, did he say like the reason why he wanted the book to be written, or was it just like I'm famous, I want a book?
It was just like I'm famous. I want a book, pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
okay.
book about him or something.
Like he wanted to know specifically, like from this, like amazing author.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What?
And now we get to see Cancer for the first time.
Cancer.
Uh, and I never noticed that it's actually Happy that tells him to use the Ebby.
Oh yeah,
I was,
I thought that too.
yeah, I was so like, wait, what? He did? And then
Yeah.
he continued with Ebby, and he like still's going on with Ebby. It's like, what? I thought that was like his thing. Like he said it himself.
Yeah, I thought about that too. That's crazy.
Hmm.
I did not remember that at all.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I love like how he's like doing it on purpose, like Abby instead of Kanye. It's so great.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
yeah,
know.
the uh, the author's son is the one who requested the book to be destroyed.
Hmm.
So they kind of do the whole talking. Lucy actually read the whole book and found the secret in the book. She had some glasses that makes her read really fast. Would be nice if I had those
Yep.
because I hate reading.
The magic item.
Yeah,
Audiobook, man.
that's like boring.
Wow.
uh, so yeah, she knows like the whole thing about the book, and the author is like, "Oh, I'm gonna destroy this," and she's like, "Do you even know what the magic is?"
The magic.
I'm actually thinking because when he has the fire right next to the book, is that the thing that activates the magic in the book?
I think I think like the fact that he touched it.
Mhm.
Maybe.
I really don't know.
Yeah. I also just wonder like how even Lucy noticed. Like
I guess it was written in the book somehow.
I can imagine.
That's my guess, but I
Mhm.
really
Because like the only thing she knows is that the author used to be a wizard.
true.
So he has some kind of magic, but it's like how
I think it's from the fact that she read like the super Reddit and he didn't understand it.
yeah.
Mhm.
I want to say, but I don't know.
I was kind of like expecting it to be something with the glasses, like they noticed the magic or something, but they didn't say anything
Oh.
about it.
Can be actually pretty cool. Maybe you should
Mhm.
write fairy tale.
Yeah, just to say that the glasses notice magic.
Sounds good to me.
uh,
I, I found this arc super boring. It was not good. in
Would you
my
even
humble
call it an arc?
A mini arc, I don't know, the mini story. It was bad.
Side story, filler arc.
Yes.
Filler. Filler already. Just started.
It was not. It was kind of boring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the most exciting one, but it was funny.
This was fast.
And yeah, since the book wasn't destroyed, Natsu denied the reward. The 2 million whatever reward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think it. Alright, it's still like a lot of money, but it's not 2 million normally, since Lucy's place costed 70,000 per month.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot. We know it's a lot for
Yeah,
them.
yeah, it's a lot, but
Yeah, it's not. I don't know.
it's not as much.
We all know it's just like to keep like the we need money all the time thingy going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't hate it. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it fits the character as well.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to hate.
It fits both of them in the sense that denies the reward and Lucy wants the reward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
So true.
and now it is on the way home that they encounter Gray,
Yep.
and Natsu and Gray gets into a fight again, and then they cook food and stuff. I also love that when Lucy's like when they talked about the shortcut, or Gray said it's a shortcut back the forest they went through, and Lucy's like too happy. Oh well, you said you can smell, but you couldn't smell Gray. And
Gray,
Happy is like,
yeah.
there's some stuff you don't want to smell.
I also love that not happy, like Natsu did the hologram, like the expression in the swamp, like when they walked.
Oh yeah.
That was so funny. He's like, I say that you should walk by yourself. And I mean, it was so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love this.
And yeah, the people gets attacked by some random wizards, and Happy is taken, and they are going to eat Happy because they're hungry. AF.
They should have ate the chicken man.
Yeah. The chicken man.
Yeah.
That's his name from now on. He shall be
Chicken man.
I wonder if he probably has an actual name.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they beat the wizards, and when they have them tied up to the tree, one of them says Duer's lullaby,
Mm-hmm.
and then a shadow comes in and takes them away, and that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Okay. You talk first.
it wouldn't surprise me if we had the same thing here.
Of course, we had the same thing here because it's crazy.
Yeah, like the future teller.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like, you don't. So everyone else has some kind of magic or something, weapon or something. The future teller doesn't do anything, and he literally tells the future of the story.
Yes, and like this is the short future, so I get it. Like they could like see it coming, so I'm not that mad about that.
Yeah.
But it's hella funny. Like
Yeah, like
you'll never get it if you watch it like for the first time.
Yeah, no. Well, the thing is, I'm watching it for the third time, and this is the first time I notice it.
Really, I immediately notice it. Like the water lady.
Yeah.
That's gonna give you a lot of trouble. Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy. I love those mini like hidden things for the people watching it again. Like, because you can't expect someone to get it for the first time who watches
No.
it.
Like, either you would watch it again, or you would have to watch it like 5 times before you go to the next episode.
Yes.
And like notice every little small thing and understand it, but yeah.
Yeah. Like, I have another thing. I'll talk to you later about it because I think it's spoilers, but
Okay.
it's so good. Like, they're good.
And yeah, the last episode, the guild talk. They talk about how the guild is built up, and like the whole, what are they called?
Ranking.
No, yeah, ranking. But I'm trying to think
Yeah.
also what the thing at the top is called. I can't remember. Council.
Yeah.
That place.
Yeah.
That's a thing above all guilds, and it's like if someone does something wrong, the council will like rule and like be like, okay, you fucked up, going to jail or something like
It's
that.
basically the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the council consists of like, is it 12? Yeah, 12.
Yeah, I think so. No,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think
12?
it's 11.
I know it's
Okay.
12.
It's somewhere
Yeah, I
around
think-
there, right?
Yeah. I feel like it's
Yeah.
12.
Of 12 wizards who are like really strong in the world.
Mhm.
And yeah, Makarov is currently away on a guild talk with the other guild leaders, masters is the word they're using.
Yeah.
And here we also notice something interesting for the future. Loki has problems with celestial spirits.
Yeah, Loki.
Oh yeah.
So
Uh,
dude.
that it was random right there, but sure.
Mhm.
I promise will make sense later. And Ursa is back.
Yes.
Ye-
There's the gun.
I was actually thinking about it. It's so funny. Like back here, everyone is literally scared of her.
I mean, they still do.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah, they do it, but
Yeah, here it's
not
crazy.
not
I
as
love.
much. Here's
I
like,
love the way Natsun Gray describe her. It's so freaking
yeah.
funny.
But I'm just thinking, like, they hear Ursa's back, and everyone's like, fuck.
Hmm.
But like later on, it's nothing like that. So I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. Like Urza became cuter, I think.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not
Kawaii.
fear anymore. It's like cute.
Kawaii. And yeah, Ursa is like comes back, complains everyone for everything they do, and Natsu and Gray has to act like they're friends when Ursa
Yeah.
is looking, because otherwise they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Fucking hands.
And neither of them have won against Ursa yet in a fight. Ursa has won against them, so.
I love when Lucy calls Natsu happy too.
Yeah. It's like Gray's like, we are best of friends, and Natsu's like, Icer!
Yeah.
Yeah, Ursa is like, when she came back from her job, she tells everyone else that she has heard some stuff, and she wants Natsu and Gray to help her. And everyone is like, wait, this is the strongest group we have in the whole guild.
Which totally overestimating, honestly.
Well, I'm also thinking, like, later on, we clearly notice it's not the strongest group in the whole guild. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not like. Actually, it is, but not really.
Yeah.
Like they would scale to be the strongest,
But, like,
but I would. At the time, I would never
yeah.
call them the strongest.
Yeah.
Not even close.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at the time, they're not the strongest.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Because they could create, like, better fucking groups.
I mean, the other groups don't work together, so
Yeah.
they
I mean,
couldn't.
hey, you gotta think highly of yourself if you want to be at the top.
Oh, true.
Wow.
Even if it's a complete lie.
Yeah. Hey, fake it until you make it.
That's the motto, boys. Fake it till you make
That
it.
just
That's
reminds me.
Jodha's way.
I was gonna say, that just reminds me of that one dude from One Piece. Or One Piece, One Punch Man. Not One Piece, I'm tired.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Like,
Wait.
I've seen videos of him.
Are we talking about... Wait.
There's that one dude who apparently doesn't have any powers, and he's
Oh,
literally
okay,
just
okay.
faking it and has luck on his side.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Like, I saw a whole video where someone talked about him, so I was like, okay, that sounds stupid.
yeah. All he wants to do is play video games. That's
Oh, no.
all he wants to do.
I'm not even mad. Sounds nice.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Um,
God bless.
And yeah, on this mission, Lucy joins because Mira Jane is like, yeah, Natsu and Gray are not gonna be friends when Ursa's not looking, so you gotta do something. And she doesn't do anything.
No,
Nope.
absolutely useless.
Instead, she's like, let's ignore her then. Like, let's play it off like we don't know them.
Yeah.
And yeah, on the train, Ursa explains the whole thing about Eisenwald and Lullaby and all that kind of stuff. And they then later on, this is the second time they do the depart. Oh, he's departing joke.
Yeah.
And Natsu encounters. I don't know if it's like Koge or Kage. Because in one part it was translated as Koge, and the other one they said his full name where it was like Kage something.
Is it that important?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yes,
It's not important.
it is. Because
Sorry.
isn't Kage shadow?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. See?
Whatever.
Kage Bunshi no Jutsu.
Not important.
Wow.
Oh, you had to put it in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it fits.
Fits.
So yeah, Natsu encounters the Kage dude.
Kage.
Oh, Hokage! No.
Oh no! Get out! No!
You butchered all the way. I'll
Oh.
take it.
From Ice and Wall, then they get into a fight, and that's pretty much it. We pretty much just get to know what's going to happen in the next mini arc,
Mhm.
which I don't think is also that many episodes.
No. Also, the guy's name is Kageyama.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's Kage.
Yeah.
But yeah, like these first, as you said, Jodha, the like actual arc, next arc starts like at episode 10. So these first 9 episodes literally just get to know the characters, how they work together, what magics they use, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we didn't get to see Ursa now. She didn't even say what her magic was. She just said, like, when Lucy asked, Ursa just said, like, oh, I think yours is more beautiful, Gray. And then Gray shows his ice magic, which we already have seen, haven't we?
No, we haven't
No.
seen.
I thought
We haven't.
Oh, it was the start.
He like the-
He was about to use it in the fight in the guild.
Yeah.
Like,
And you also see like the frozen aura around him when they argue.
yeah.
But it's like icy. You can't really tell it's
Yeah.
really ice magic officially.
So yeah, that we don't really see Ursa's thing, but everyone is just saying like, oh, it's beautiful and stuff like that. And then yeah, I think it's probably like next episode they show it off.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure there's a fight
Yeah.
at the police station that they saw.
Yeah. Also, these mini arcs have names to them.
I told you.
See, the arcs.
The first arc is the Marco arc. It's the first 2 episodes.
Okay.
Second is the day break. The second 2.
Yeah.
Just the book.
Yeah.
And then it's the lullaby.
What did you say the first one was?
Marco or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, Makaro.
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 Or whatever.
Cow.
Why is that the first?
Isn't that the first?
Oh,
I guess the first 2 episodes is the Salamander.
The first episode is the salamander. The second episode has the mackerel.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could imagine it being more like titled Fairy Tale, which some animes do. They give that simple name, or like Guild or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Jodha's sources are not that.
Complaining on Jodha's sources now, I see.
Wow.
Rude boy.
It's number 1 rule. You just gotta blame something.
Wow.
I mean, I know you should never trust what Jodha says because he just says sure.
Wow. You nerds.
Well, the outro. What did you guys think about the outro?
Too happy.
Yeah, and too sad at the same time. Like they said happy words, but like they sang it happily, but it was hella sad if you read the translation. It's like I'm all alone. I don't know what to do. I don't know. When I think about fairy tale music, I think about hype and power. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Like the thing I have with outros is there's barely like any of them that I like. They're always not like my kind of
all outros are terrible.
Outros, so
Yeah.
All outros are terrible.
They need more dubstep.
Wow.
Can agree to disagree about that.
Wait. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about that we missed?
Um,
Just
Uh,
the
I'll,
off
I'll
camera
wait
stuff.
because I have something that I have two things that are spoilers. And I like super spoilers, even for Jodha, I think. So I don't want to say them.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
interested.
Okay. Yeah.
Well then, opinion of the anime so far.
I guess I could go first.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, these, like I said in the beginning, these episodes are not going to get you hooked in, but if you stick it out, stick with the jokes, you're going to get into the meat of the story, and it's going to be good. So, yeah, stick it out in the beginning. But yeah, it's a good, funny anime in the beginning, and I'm going to give it 3 out of 5.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You
You want
next?
to go first, Senpai, or me? Okay.
I'm last.
Again, I'm judging by only these 5 episodes.
Yeah.
That's what.
Mm.
So, in my opinion, those 5 episodes, like the book saga, was terrible. The first one was funny, I guess, but and we don't really see the Lullaby saga, so like strictly based on these things, I'll give it a 2 out of 5. Like, I'll probably would want to continue watching this. I'll be like, where's the action? Where's everything? Because there's a lot of meaningless fights and memes and shots.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't really seem like something that would get you hooked in.
Yeah.
So that's just my. If I say the whole series, like much higher, but I would, considering this episode, I'll give it a 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
But I would personally say that I would stick around with the anime just because of the jokes. Like, I find it entertaining in that sense, and it would be like one of those things where I'm just sitting and hoping, I'm waiting for the fights to happen, but I can stick around just because of the jokes.
Yeah.
But I like see comparing to how Fairy Tail is now. Like, I almost dropped this thing I'm playing around with here. Comparing to how Fairy Tail is now, it is a lot better now, in my opinion. A lot better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the fights and stuff, it's just better in every sense. But yeah, as the other two said, like, just try and stick around with it, and you will get to the good part.
Yeah.
It's really not so far. Like,
Yeah.
it just started, honestly.
But yeah, I would give this like I would also go with like a 3 out of 5. Just these 5 episodes.
Just strictly those 5.
Yes.
We can't stress this enough.
But yeah, that's it for Fairy Tail then.
For now.
Yeah, for now. We are planning to probably come back to Fairy Tail in the future, but talk about maybe a specific arc instead. Like we watch a few episodes from an arc instead, since it's such a long anime, if people don't know.
And it's still ongoing, so
yeah.
Catch up, start watching.
Start watching, catch up.
Catch up, start watching.
Yeah. The next episode's anime is yet again the season anime. Since when we get to that part, we would have, there would have been 4 episodes of each anime, I'm pretty sure, released. So should be good enough for us to do a little bit talking about the animes we're watching at the moment. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.
Penis.
I hate you.